democracy, economy, and political. You can adjust the language according to your preference. Choose the program that suits your needs from the playlist. Customize the subtitle position on your laptop, and adjust the video speed with the slider to suit your needs and comfort. Let's grow together through your subscribe and like on this video.
Early in the morning, when the city is still quiet, politics is already moving. Inside a large government building on the east side of the capital, officials begin their daily duty. Each employee carries responsibility. Every decision they make may affect the economy, education, employment, and even the environment. Politics is not only about elections. It is about everyday life. It influences how we eat, how we work, how we travel, and how we live on this earth. During times of peace, political systems may seem stable. But during a crisis, their true strength emerges. An election is one of the most important events in a democratic country. Citizens elect leaders who promise economic growth, better education, and fair employment opportunities. During an election campaign, candidates travel everywhere. They explain their plans, express their ideas, and encourage participation. Some speeches are exciting, others are emotional. Every voter must examine the evidence carefully before making a final choice. Political education is essential. An educated population can evaluate policies more effectively. Schools and universities educate young people about law, the economy, and ethics. Educational programs encourage critical thinking. Without education, false information spreads easily. An excellent democracy depends on informed citizens. Inside Parliament, debate can become intense. Members face difficult questions about finance, taxes, and public expense. They analyze economic factors and estimate future growth. Some proposals may fail. Others may expand national development. Every argument requires a clear explanation and factual support. Without evidence, claims lose credibility. Economic policy directly affects factories and farms. A factory depends on energy, equipment, and efficient engineering. If the electricity supply fails, production stops. Farmers in rural areas depend on fair prices and stable export systems. Employment provides income. Income allows families to live with dignity. An economic failure can create enormous social pressure. Environmental challenges are becoming more extreme. Floods destroy homes. Forest fires spread quickly during dry seasons. Climate change is not fiction. It is reality. Governments must establish strong environmental policies. They must ensure that factories reduce pollution and protect natural resources. The future of our Earth depends on responsible action. During a public health emergency, hospitals fill quickly. Doctors and nurses work under pressure. An epidemic can spread fast, especially in crowded cities. Political leaders must act early to prevent disaster. Public health is not an extra expense. It is an essential investment. Failure to respond effectively can cost lives. Modern politics also depends on the media. Editors review each edition of political programs carefully. An editor must examine facts before publishing. Electronic platforms spread news everywhere within seconds. However, errors can damage public trust. Responsible journalism plays a vital role in democracy. Citizens often watch debates on television or online. Some record speeches on DVD or share them through email. Political entertainment sometimes mixes information with emotion. Voters must separate fact from false promises. An experienced citizen listens with both heart and mind. Political awareness requires continuous effort. As evening falls, political discussions continue in homes and public spaces. Families gather around the table. Fathers and mothers discuss the future of their children. Young people express excitement about change. Some feel fear about economic instability. Politics is not distant. It is present in every family conversation. Politics is complex, but it is also necessary. It connects the economy, environment, education, and employment. Every citizen plays a role. Democracy does not function automatically. It requires participation, knowledge, and responsibility. This is only the beginning of our exploration.
When a natural disaster such as an earthquake strikes, political leadership is tested immediately. Buildings fall. Dust fills the air. Families escape from collapsing homes. Emergency teams enter dangerous areas to save lives. Government agencies must respond fast and effectively. They coordinate equipment, medical teams, and financial support. During such extreme events, every minute matters. Political preparation can reduce damage, but failure to plan can multiply loss. In a federal system, responsibility is shared between national and regional authorities. Executive leaders meet to discuss financial aid and reconstruction plans. They examine the extent of destruction and estimate the total expense. Some regions require extra support. Others may recover more easily. Efficient coordination between agencies is essential. Without cooperation, recovery efforts slow down. Political rallies often create enormous enthusiasm. Supporters wave the national flag and shout slogans. They feel excited about the promised reform. However, emotion alone is not enough. Citizens must focus on practical policy, not only dramatic speeches. Democracy requires engagement, not blind faith. Elderly citizens often show a strong commitment to voting. They remember historical struggles for democracy. Many have experienced political conflict or economic hardship. For them, each election represents responsibility. Young voters should follow their example. Political participation should continue forever. Employment remains a central political issue. Governments must employ effective strategies to reduce unemployment. Factories expand production to create jobs. Firms invest in engineering innovation to enhance productivity. Economic growth does not happen automatically. It requires planning, finance, and disciplined effort.